front court units right now in the NBA.
Kevin, the only one that really comes to mind right now as an established front court to me that starts and plays a bulk of the minutes is DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin in Los Angeles. So those two guys continuing to grow, learning through some losses, but more winning in recent years. It's a pretty dynamic combination, although I would tell you, Philly's got something brewing, don't you think?
There's no doubt. And Embiid is at the very beginning of that conversation. They've got some length. They've got very unique bigs. It's an interesting group to watch develop.
We could also throw in possibly Gorgie Jang and Karl Anthony Towns. Might as well include those young guys as well.
Well, anything with Towns in it, I think, has got to be part of the conversation. Now, Golden State's starting five. Lethal shooting pair of Clay and KD out on the perimeter. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Right side, a screen on Curry. Curry against Dragic. He dishes it to Winslow. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Well, Justice Winslow takes time to balance himself and measure the defense there. That helps him maintain good body position before the launch.
Durant against Winslow. Out to Thompson for the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, somebody's not communicating. Klay Thompson open at the three-point line, not in the game plan.
And Waiters kicks to Winslow. Johnson outside. Here's Whiteside. Knocked away. Pachulia with the steal. Here's Durant, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Right side a screen. Winslow dishes to Waiters. Back to Winslow. Clock at 6. Over Durant. Here's Whiteside. Great tee that time from Green.
And that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one, and the defense is too.
Thompson passes to Curry. Pachulia with the screen on Dragic. Fires for 3. Green, no luck.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one. And you look at the way the Warriors went through the postseason last year. The team was certainly on a mission. They swept through the Western Conference, and you could see tremendous laser focus as they tried to avenge that 16 loss to the Cavs.
Whiteside missing again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Curry kicks to Durant. Shoots over Winslow. On its way from Curry for 2. That one doesn't go. And it's Miami the other way. And something that we heard last season, Brent, with the dominance of the Warriors and also the Cavs, is that fans are worried the league will become too predictable with these two teams.
I kind of love the fact that we had a finals where we had 2 teams competing 3 straight years in a row and all the drama around it. This idea about teams being put together and manufactured, that's happened throughout the course of the NBA's history, Kevin. So I don't really buy much into the conversation about what the Warriors have done and what the Cavs did and what other teams are trying to do. There's a lot of ground out there for general managers and coaching to put together the best talent on the floor and try and win championships. Right now, that's happening in Golden State.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Dishes to Durant. Pachulia with the screen on Winslow. Outside for Curry. Curry with another miss.
And that's a rare sight. Usually shooters make the defense pay when they're that lackadaisical.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Different look here for the Warriors. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Iguodala, the pass to McCaw. Back to Iguodala. The feed to Durant. From downtown, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Johnson kicks to Olynyk. Screen by Olynyk. Here's White. Battles through traffic and lays it in. So it's the Warriors now. 7-point differential. Livingston passes to McCaw. Back to Livingston. Over Johnson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right a screen. Here's Richardson. Here's Adebayo. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the second free throw, good. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Iguodala. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
A lot of this is just poor effort right now. He knows what the timing of the play should be. He gets a little lazy about what it could be.
And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And the basketball bloodlines of Klay Thompson. He tells us how his father and brother have become so involved with his success.
Dad always watches more film than me. And I watch film too. Not saying I don't. But they're both fans and they have a huge passion for the game. That's why they're still around it.
Yeah, you know, it's great to have that blend of support and competitiveness around you really your whole life.
Yeah, you can try to put a little something over on your coaches from time and again, even your teammates maybe, but family, they'll check you every time.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
The new era of NBA basketball, playing outside in. We'll see if they can take advantage of that moving forward.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Johnson is out there with Richardson. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's White. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Both shots good from the stripe. We've seen the shift in offensive strategy. Brent, more threes, more spacing, better flow, opening up driving lanes and opportunities to make at least one quick move to the basket. What have defenses been doing on the other side trying to counteract those trends?
I think the biggest trend that you see, Kevin, is the switching defenses. So many rosters now constructed of guys who have the ability to get off of the screen and to pick up a perimeter player. And that's not for 24 seconds, but 5 or 6 seconds, being able to contain dribble penetration and challenge deep threes. So the switching aspect of NBA defense, that is a trend.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Miami's Eric Spoelstra is known for his focus and his devotion to work. How does he stay centered? Yoga. He said, I like it because you have to keep your eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over. Kevin, that mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, DA. Spo is a great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through to his team.
And what player doesn't love sinking back-breaking shots? Tyler Johnson does it there.
And the nice replay of the long-range three-pointer, courtesy of Under Armour. The Unleash Chaos moment. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Now Livingston, the pass to McCaw. Three-pointer, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. McCaw has got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Ellington dishes to Johnson. There's the pick. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Rodney McGruder's checked in for White. Warriors leading by 8. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Oh!
Yikes!
Wow.
Well, 6'7", Sean Livingston still can get up there and rock the rim.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Love the way that Sean Livingston goes to work when he's on the floor. He knows exactly what his strengths are and how to run an offense. He can act as a scorer at times and usually does it from that mid-range post area. As a guard, not many three-point shots, but devastating from about 8 feet out.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Adebayo. Justice Winslow comes in for Olynyk. And it's Dragic in for Tyler Johnson. Golden State also making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for West. Thompson comes in for Patrick McCaw. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. And with the height that Sean Livingston has, he provides a mismatch for smaller guards. Also can pass right over the top of him. Brett, I got to tell you, he reminds me a bit of how you used to play.
Well, there's no way that I had that kind of post game, Kevin, but it's very nice of you. I appreciate that. Sean does a great job, however, of finding the spots on the floor where he can be most effective. He does not try to do things whenever he's not at that 12 to 16 foot range where he does most of his damage.
Here's Whiteside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And that's what you want to do with Whiteside, feeding him the ball in the paint where he makes the defense collapse.
The Heat making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Pachulia, he's checked in for Young.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Dragic kicks to Waiters. Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. Looking to end the run. Drained for 2 points.
Once Dragic gets around the pick there, he catches the ball and lets it fly. Love the energy and admire the confidence.
Dragic against Curry. Here's Thompson. Miami grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Passes to Winslow. They set the pick. Dish now to Waiters. 6 to shoot. His first shot coming late. And the Heat get another bucket right there. And Brent, something you have to praise Kerr for last season. He did an excellent job of bringing all that talent together and getting them on the same page. Not very easy with star players and big names.
Well, he had to tinker with the rotation a little bit, and then he had to also make sure that guys had confidence in their ability, and Steve was able to do that. The interesting part about all of that, Kevin, is that there were a lot of games that Steve was not there for. And for that kind of leadership, that kind of message to be sustained in the absence of your head coach, that should tell you all you need to know about just how solid the ground is for the Golden State Warriors.
Whiteside, and Whiteside stays right with it. Whiteside's got it back down to within single digits for the Heat.
Not sure if physically you could put Whiteside's game in a nutshell. A guy who hustles and tracks down hard rebounds and then turns them into easy points for his team.
Puts it up from 12, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Mindset right now is pretty strong. Superb at staying aggressive and right now stringing some plays together.
Rockets the pass to Waiters. They set the pick, and Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for the Heat. And Golden State also making a change. Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Pass to Winslow. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Dragic with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Dragic has got 7 points.
Just can't leave Goran Dragic open from the three-point line. He loves getting free from beyond the arc and letting it fly.
Green, no luck. The Heat trail by 8. Dragic left side. Winslow dishes to Waiters. Winslow is screen on Thompson. And Waiters kicks to Dragic. And that one, good. 9 points in the game so far.
It's an energy boost, not only for the player, but for the team when Dragic gets hit like that and still finishes over the defense. His teammates are pumped.
So it's with their lead standing at 6 points.